that you didn't want your children to play. You said they were evil. My son played this game right here, Yu-Gi-Oh! I thought the same thing. They're evil. But as I've been down here, look at the name of it, Yu-Gi-Oh! Right there you are. We're going somewhere. We're taking this all the way back to in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. I can tie this into this Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. I can tie in the Enlo, the Inky, the Dark Night of the Soul, your Shadow Self, all of it. Hello there, RD. All of it. I'm going to try my best. So I've been in the basement, and I wanted to know the beginning. Where was the beginning of the word? When was the word according to, let me do this. Oh, hold on you a second, just 1 second. Good morning, good afternoon. How can I find, look, there's the study, the origin of words is called etymology. Hello, everyone. The study of words is etymology. Where can I find the etymology of an English word? So I clipped into Harvard, and they're talking about the Sanskrit language, how it, let me find this Sanskrit. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're just tuning in. This ties to Yu-Gi-Oh! That card game that your children played, that my son played, that you said was pure evil. It's pretty much alive. It truly is. And it ties back to the origin of words. This is the earliest they found. Look at this. Sanskrit. The Sanskrit. Yuga. Yugo. Did I say Yuga? Welsh. Okay. Together these point to a reconstructible common ancestor, Yogo, which we may attribute to the prehistoric parent language of the Indo-European family, which I'm getting disconnected. They don't want this. They do not want this message out. They do not want this message out. Can you see me? Oh, they disconnected me 3 times because of what this game, how it ties everything in. Now I'm going to do it again. This is really important. Please listen. Give this video a thumbs up. Oh yeah, they don't like where I'm going with this. Sanskrit, Yuga, and Welsh, IAU, among others. Together, these forms point to a reconstructible common ancestor, Yugo, which we may attribute to the prehistoric parent language of the Indo-European family, which linguists call Proto-Indo-European, spoken 3500 BC. This is like the old English words. Okay, I just wanted to know. So I looked at the word yuga and the word yugo. Then I thought of yoga. But I thought of Yu-Gi-Oh! At first. If you've ever played the card game Yu-Gi-Oh!, you can see it right here. It is a trading card game. It is an exciting universe based on a card game with monsters, spells, and traps. Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise includes, okay, manga series, but it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here. You want to listen, regardless whether you thought that game was evil or not. You do want to listen. You want to open your eyes to more insight into this. You truly do. And they got me really zoomed up. You all were talking about they were talking about the early origin of word. Because I was sitting there thinking how it said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That right there, but Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted to go to Yu-Gi-Oh! hold on. Yu-Gi-Oh. They ask, why did Yugi? Okay, let's think of Yugi. And that right there. Why did Yugi duel himself? This duel takes place in the episode 116. Yugi dueled Yami in order to have him overcome his inner darkness and self-doubt. There was something in here about this card game about Yugi himself and the power that was within him. Here you go, like this. Players who don't know how Yu-Gi-Oh works, most might not realize Exodia, well, I mean, when I saw that, I thought about the Exodus, is the most powerful card game in Yu-Gi-Oh! It was one of the first monsters introduced alongside other legends, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, which happened to be the rarest Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, look at this. This is where I wanted to go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I went over here to the Yugo, and I thought, well, all I had to do is add Y-U-G. All I had to do was add an I, and then it would kind of sound like the Yugo for the written word and the language at the beginning, whatever. That's what I did. I looked at that, and it brought to my mind the name, the Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the Game King, and if we're in a matrix, okay, Yugi is also the name of the protagonist, while Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also the title the second personality inhabiting his body holds as an invincible game master. So you have this Yugi. It's like the yin and the yang. Why did they see they had to use that word? Yugi? So you can think of yin, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the yang. You can think of the Dark Night of the Soul. You can think of the devil and Jesus, Satan and Jesus. You can think of Inky and Enlil. You can think of bad versus good. It's the title of the second personality inhabiting his body, which is an invincible game master. Inside, this on the inside of him was given a title that is a proper name. A title is given to your name. Your name starts with a capital letter. That's your title. Gina, and then I got Maria, then I got Calvin, then I got Hill. Game King. This is the origin. It started back in the Sanskrit time. And then you think in the beginning was the word was with God, and the word was God. Yuga, Yogo, and I thought Yu-Gi-Oh. Then I typed in, well, what about yoga? I want to know about yoga, because that's part of it too, Yuga. So then I typed in the word, look at this. Let me get back over here to Yugo. I typed in Yugo and Yuga, and then I did yoga. That's where I went then. Then it brought up Kali Yuga. When did it end and what lies ahead? Okay, look at this. What are the Yuga? See, Yuga and yoga. Let's see if I got it. Yuga and yoga. Y-U-G-A. Y-U-G-A. This is like from way, way back. Each Yuga cycle lasts for 4,320,000 years. 12,000 divine years with its 4 yugas. Krita, Satya, Yuga. See, Yuga? 48 divine years. Treta Yuga, 1,296,000, which is 3,600 divine years. They say that like every 3,600 years comes that Nibiru, but then some has brought it up to whatever. And the Deprava Yuga, 2,400 divine years. Kali Yuga, 1,200 divine years. I'm going all the way back to the origin of word in the earliest Sanskrit, and that word yoga, yoga, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sanskrit, yoga, yogo, and he had to battle his inner being. There was a divine being inside of him, which was an invincible game master. I don't know which one of those was good and which of them wasn't. But the mere point of this. They want to get rid of them. The only way they can get rid of something is with an eradicator epidemic virus to get rid, I guess. If you play that game, and if on the inside of that game, they were trying to eradicate the being on the inside of him, were they trying to do, you try to do it with an eradicator epidemic virus? Is what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Are they trying to? But he battled against himself, his inner being. You have to a lot of people say, you know, you got to overcome your inner self, because we all have a dark side, they say, inside of us, and you got to be able to undercoat. You want to bring them into balance, but you got to face yourself in the mirror. Once you face yourself, then you're able to move beyond what it is that's had yoga. And no, they don't like people doing yoga either. The yoga cycles, and then see how it looks like a black hole? It's like a big old black hole. Boom. I don't think this game had cards that I didn't like my son playing. I didn't, but it's much more deeper. Oh, the English language also. And they was talking about the English language, that it is this is how they wrote it down. The etymology is the study of the origin of words. The English language is living and growing. And the word is alive. We're told that the word is alive. And it's what? Sharper than any two-edged sword. The word, the living word. The living word, that's what it says, the living word of God. Yeah. The word in the Bible, what does it say about is the word, and the word is God? It's the gateway. Look how they did that. They can say that gateway. In the beginning was the word. It's proper. It's very proper. And the word was with God, and the word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made. The word was able to speak a word and bring it into existence. Just speak it. Just speak it. Put it out there. Oh, the word is, I'm trying to get this, you all. I'm not watching your comments. I'm the word. These card, it's fine. I'm not supposed to go to that. It literally kicked me out. I'm not going to do it. It kicked me out. I'm not supposed to go any further. Right? We got many words. Many new words are added over time. The English language is living and growing. Living and growing is what it is. And the origin of words was yoga. And then you have Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have yoga. And you have Yuga, Kali Yuga. It's Sanskrit, Sumerian tablets and stuff like that. The first language on earth, Sumerian, so they say. The Sumerian language in Iraq. You had to go to the race to Baghdad. Let's go to Baghdad. Let's go into those museums. Let's go. This is the second time they cut me out within this brief period of time. I'm not supposed to talk about this. They don't want me talking about this. I'm talking about where the earliest language happened. That's what I'm talking about. And it was dating back to at least 3500 BC. I wanted to know, you know, I really love this song. You may not agree with some of the words in it. I've been listening to it over and over. You may say, Gina, honey, how can you do that? You claim to be a Christian. You listen to that type of... I've been listening to it for 2 days now. It's just the tone of his voice is very peaceful. And he says, he's more or less saying, I only pray to God when I need a favor. So who the H-E-double hockey sticks am I to expect a savior if I only pray to God when I need a favor? I've been listening to this song. It's got a good tune. I don't listen to all the words and say, oh, I can't listen to that, whatever. There is a frequency in there that is I'm able to connect with. There is. He's got a wonderful voice, whether you like him or not. But the origin of words, and I've been thinking about it too. In the beginning, it was the Word. It was with God, and it was God. And what is it? Sharper than any two-edged sword. And they say the Word is a living and growing language. The human language is living, and it truly is. Your words have the power of life and death. I can speak life to somebody with my words on here, or I can speak death. I could literally tear a person in two if I wanted to with this platform, but I'm not going to do that. And that literally would cause a lot of damage because our words are powerful. I can lift a person's spirits with my words. I really can, and make them feel a lot better, and it will bring healing to them because our words are powerful. They're living, they're energy. They have life in them, and you can breathe life into someone else with your words. And if you remember, in the beginning was the Word. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm not supposed to say anything else, but I found that really interesting about the Hartford University because I went into that. And yeah, it's okay. It is. And then I thought about the master builders. The master builders. And then how, he was the stone that the builders rejected. Then it became the cornerstone. I was thinking about the Matrix has master builders. And they do. And you know how you say, well, they got a 33 master mason. And we live in a matrix. And there are master builders. And what is the origin of this matrix that we find ourselves into? And then all life, everything is birthed through the wound. Everything on earth birthed through the wound. And if the wound truly is the matrix, it's like a darkness. You literally like dude coming out of the hole, the black hole, something like that. It's birthed through into existence. That's all my words. I'm going to go. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm closing down my laptop before I say too much. And the more the words, the less the meaning. And how does that profit anyone? It doesn't. You get lost in the words. So I'm going to go back down there, and I'm going to go continue reorganizing and straightening up my basement. So with that being said, that Yu-Gi-Oh game, there was a lot of truth in it, even though you probably didn't like your children playing it. Yeah, that's pure evil. Well, it's very relative to this world than what we realize. Just because we don't understand it, there has a lot of truth in it. Would I play it? No, I wouldn't play it. That's just me. But as I looked into it, the mere name, Yugi, yoga, I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. And thank you, Al Honey. If there's any other person on here who's a moderator, Susan B. Honey, I'm trying to get myself up off of here. I'm in a spotlight now, and it's a little dark out there, but that's okay, you all. Yeah. Y'all please give this video a thumbs up. It is relevant. Even the silly games you think your children are playing, I can't have them. No, there's truth all embedded in them. And the children may not realize it when they were playing it, just how real all of that is. It makes sense. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Did I say this? Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. You all hit that join button, hit that subscribe button. We're going somewhere. I don't know where it's going to end, but we're going to be going somewhere, and we already are on a journey. It's a wonderful journey. Just think about it. You learn things every day. Every day you wake up, it's an opportunity to learn and grow. Love